Okay?
Whose safety?
Everyone's. Yours.
I'm not safe. I don't feel safe at all. I'm petrified. My kids were hiding.
Okay.
That's not safe. You freaked my neighbor lady out. Somebody shoved her back in the house.
I don't think anybody touched your neighbor.
They didn't touch her. They scared her. They told her just to go back in, so she videoed part of it. You guys had, how many officers were out here?
4.
4. How many of their government trucks and vehicles were out
3
here?
or 4.
Okay, so quite a few.
Several,
A little bit of a spectacle for what we would say is a inspection administrative warrant.
That's what it was. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that seems a bit outrageous to me.
Okay.
But hey, you know, what do I know, right? I'm just the stupid
I don't
fat lady that had some animals. That's it.
Well, I don't control how they conduct their business as far as how many people they bring, what their jobs are. I believe they're very compartmentalized in their jobs that they have.
I can't even get valid IDs on them. When you were here just a little bit ago, is there an incident log that's created that basically, like when you do the warrant, you create an incident log. Everybody that goes in or goes out, everybody signs it. Who they are, what they're doing there, and their business. Do we have that?
No,
Why?
because we don't.
You don't bother with an incident log?
No, we don't have an incident log for every incident. No, ma'am.
For a warrant?
No, ma'am.
Wow, is that a new thing, or it just kind of started right now?
No. It's the way it is.
Okay, so no incident log. So basically, I guess my questions of why couldn't anybody wait for me to get home, my damaged property, my kids are terrorized, but I don't get an answer to any of it.
I answered every one of them, ma'am.
You just felt the need not to wait. Okay, well, I don't feel safe at all. I'll just tell you that I don't feel safe even a little bit. My kids are freaked out. I am freaked out. Do you think I normally cry and get like this? No, I don't. Normally, I'm a pretty easygoing person and do my thing. But I don't get that anymore. I get to live in fear. So when's the next time you're going to be back? What are they going to do next to me?
I don't know, ma'am.
They have an open-ended warrant, so since nobody seems to worry about it.
That would be a question for him.
Do you really think that man's going to answer me?
If you ask him, he should.
Well, then let's go ask him, I guess, and then our business is done for today, because now I get to sit here on the borderline of a freaking heart attack with a pulse rate that is extremely high when I don't run laps or anything, and I get to sit here and feel in fear. That's what I get to sit and feel.
If you want to ask him why they came today and all that,
They are. I mean, they're going to say he's going to come with his bullshit answer. You hear that man, because we haven't executed what you hear what he says. He provides no information. That guy has zero in public relations whatsoever. I don't even have verification as far as his authority goes of who he actually is. I know when you look the guy up, he's had about 15 jobs. What's his peace officer status? Is he under the 832? Is he under 830? What is his status? Have we verified who he is and what his status is?
I know that he works for CDFA.
But what is his job capacity for CDFA?
I believe when I asked him this morning, he's a security manager or security supervisor.
So he's something. Okay, so basically we don't know. In short, we do not actually for sure know what his job duties is and what powers of authority he's working under per penal code.
Specifically, no.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a problem, obviously, because if I can't get ID and verify who's who, then you guys should be able to.
Okay, do you not believe he is who he says he is?
No, I don't know who that man is.
Okay.
All I know is he's an evil Chad Parker that has some lanyard. And you know what? Anybody could make up a lanyard. I've never seen any credentials. I've seen nothing from that man to even verify anything other than if you try to figure out who he is. He's been through a lot of jobs, and he supposedly started working for CDFA, I don't know, like a year ago.
Okay.
That's all you can find out. Nothing more. So what does that mean? What does he do for them? Is he the trash picker-upper? Is he their vet? What is he? If he's operating as security fashion and he's practicing peace officer powers, under what penal code authority is he working under?
I don't believe he has any police officer powers.
Okay, he doesn't have peace officer powers
I
then.
think so. If he does, they're limited.
Okay, well, can we find that out? Because I think that does come into play. Because if he's executing warrants and serving warrants, under what authority is he doing this under?
Is it okay if he comes back up?
Yeah, just...
Okay, we'll keep him over here.
I'm not armed. I got nothing on me. If you want to check, I have no weapons, nothing.
No, ma'am. But we sort of need to keep it simple or we're not going to get anywhere. Makes sense?
Sir, I have tried more than once to be civil in dealing with these people. It hasn't been civil. They have terrorized my family.
Okay. What is your specific position with
I'm a
CDFA?
special investigator with the California Department of Food and Agriculture.
Under what penal code and authority do you work under, operate under?
830.11, paren A, paren 7.
I'm sorry, can you repeat it? I can't hear it that well. It's under what now? 830?
30.7,
0.7.
or excuse me, 830.11, paren A, paren 7.
Okay, and that gives you peace. I'll have to look that one up because I'm not.
That allows me the power to arrest and the power to issue and serve search warrants.
Are you looking it up?
Sure.
Okay, because I'm on my phone. I
11, A7.
8.11, A7,
0.11 A7 of 830.
30.
And the reason why you couldn't wait for me to get home,
We're executing a warrant, ma'am.
and you couldn't have waited 5 minutes to 20 minutes to execute the warrant when you knew the CHP already had said I was on my way?
No, ma'am.
Why?
We executed a warrant.
Why couldn't you wait for me to get home?
We had a job to do, and we have other
And you
things
could-
to do.
You have other things to do.
Yes.
So you couldn't wait for me.
There's no need to wait for you.
Well, wouldn't that have been the courteous thing to do?
We are serving a warrant. If you're not available here,
I was on my way home,
okay.
and so you couldn't do that then. And the exigent of this was what?
We are doing an inspection of your premises,
And when should I expect you back to do another inspection?
possibly in about another 20 to 30 days.
So in 20 to 30 days, you're going to come back here and cut my locks and go through all this again.
If the gate's not open or...
I don't leave my gate open. This is a shithole neighborhood. Why would I leave my gates open? So you're going to cut my locks again in 20 to 30 days if I'm not planted and posted right at the fence to let you in. You're going to keep cutting it. You know I got one little dog that's kind of a jerk, and she's probably going to nip at you. Are you going to shoot my dog? What's going to happen then? Because am I supposed to not let my dog out, or what do I do then?
If the animal is aggressive, then it will be taken into custody by animal control.
So they'll shoot my dog. So today, but it so happened the boys were here. They hid with the dogs upstairs. They hid them in closets because they thought you were going to kill them.
Nobody's ever told you that.
In your warrant, it says inspect and destroy all animals. Can you please define what all animals means?
I believe my initial warrant said all poultry.
No, that's true. No, I have it. It says inspect and destroy all animals.
That are infected with virulent Newcastle disease.
So basically then, yes, my dogs were my birds tested healthy. You didn't care about that.
Ma'am,
So basically then, if needed, you can technically kill my dogs and my horses if they're infected with something.
if they're subject to the quarantine,
Well, everything's quarantined, so please
No,
quit
ma'am.
dancing around the topic. It
No,
says
ma'am.
any animal.
okay, under your quarantine, it says poultry and all other birds.
No, it says inspect and destroy any animal. Would you like me to go get it for you so you can make me understand?
Okay.
It says inspect and destroy any animal. What is any animal?
Poultry is included in any animal.
I know it's so is a dog, a cat, a horse, or anything else.
Good.
Did you want to read the 830.11?
If you have it, and I can look at it. I obviously I need to look at it.
Hey, let's go back in the shade a little bit because with the glare. So, here's the A section. Let me know when.
I'll just do it. Okay, just flip it through, and then I'll
Sounds
have to
So we
look it up
got-
later.
Alright, so there's the A. Let's go down to 7. And there's the 7.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, let me make sure you got everything. So, A and 7.
I'll look it up a little bit. Thank you.
Uh huh.
So, would you want to see the warrant so you can explain that further?
No, you have an attorney. That's what.
I don't have an attorney.
Okay.
I don't have an attorney, but your warrant says inspect or destroy any animals, and you will not
Ma'am.
clarify what that means.
Ma'am, you have retained legal counsel.
I have not retained anybody. I don't have a lawyer.
Okay. You may need to seek a lawyer.
Trust me, I know I need to seek one. But the unfortunate part is I live in Paris and I don't have a lot of money. Typically people with no money don't get shit because we don't have anything. We're poor people. So again, with you,
Pardon,
I
ma'am,
ask.
I don't mean to cut this short, but he explained to you that it's not every animal, right?
No,
I
he
heard
didn't. He just says.
I just heard him say that it's infected with a viral Newcastle.
But what does that mean to me? Because my kids are in fear that their dogs are going to be killed.
Is it just poultry, just animals, just birds?
Birds.
Can,
It says-
can a dog be put down because of the viral Newcastle disease?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Okay, as far as he's aware, a dog or a horse can't be put down. That's my understanding too, because obviously I have a dog, and I'm concerned about it myself. Okay?
Well, then, would
When
you
I-
like to see what it says? Because to me, it's real concerning, and nobody bothers to verify any of it.
Okay,
So it is concerning.
all right. So he's answered that question. He identified who he was and what he does. Okay, do you have any other questions for him? Because we're arguing in circles. Okay, we could argue in circles all day, but we're not really accomplishing anything, man. Okay, right? You're getting more upset. The last thing
You don't think I have a right to be?
I'm not saying you don't have a right to be.
What if
ma'am.
What if you were in my shoes? What if I was your
I
spouse?
would be upset.
So how am I supposed to feel? How would you feel if your kids were hiding and all I did was ask to wait till I get here? Not too much.
Okay.
And then who's paying for my stuff?
Again.
Call the state.
Again, that's not how it was relayed to me. Okay.
How was it relayed? Because I spoke with that officer.
Again, I didn't talk to the officer that you spoke to. I don't even know who the officer is. Okay. My dispatch called me to tell me, paraphrasing, there's an upset lady who's on her way to your house. We wanted to let you know. Okay.
And you didn't think maybe like, okay, well, let's wait for this lady and find out what's going on here.
No, I was fairly confident I knew what was going on. You were going to be upset. Okay.
So to
And-
avoid my upset is why you did it then.
To avoid all the other people in the area, yes. Yes, ma'am. That's what we've been asked to do.
So to express my upset and my displeasure.
Ma'am, did I come back?
Yeah, you came back.
Okay.
After an hour and a half went by and your dispatcher hung up on me and refused to even give me your name.
I
It's
wasn't
pretty
there.
rude. So I guess, okay, so when he comes back in his 20 days, is this how it's going to go down again? So either I get to camp out at my gate.
I would make a suggestion. I have no control over it. But perhaps if you were willing to allow them to do their inspection that they need to do, they wouldn't cut your gate. And they may set up an appointment. Now that I have no control over it. That's between him and his agency and you. But as a thought, I would throw out there, if you would be willing to receive a phone call or an email or a text or anything else, perhaps they could coordinate it so you can be
Could
home.
you know how many times I email them a
No,
day?
ma'am, I
Oh,
don't.
okay, I'll just tell you a lot. Between the state vet Annette Jones, Kent Fowler, Steve Lau, your William Stanley, Lieutenant Allman, I email them almost every night.
Okay.
They know where I live. Everybody knows my number. I mean, it's not like it's some secret.
No. Okay. Again, I have no control over it. Okay. I'm giving a suggestion.
And do you think this man, based off of what you're seeing here, do you think this man is even a little bit compassionate or workable? No.
That would be an opinion, and I'd give the same opinion if somebody asked me the same thing about you, because I don't know. I'm going to take it at face value. But I don't have any other choice because I don't really have a lot of history to judge it on. Okay? But I would say you're videoing it.
I'm videoing everything because I don't
There's-
trust anybody.
There's two cops standing here.
Because you don't
No, no.
understand. They just lied.
Okay.
I don't have a right to be afraid.
I never said that. You didn't understand what I was trying to say. Okay? I have no history with the man. Okay? don't
Well, I
have any his-
do.
Okay.
And it's not good.
Okay. So if you don't want to do that, then don't.
Don't you? I don't get options. I just get a freaking house, my house raided. Not once, but now twice.
Okay. I think that's an option. Is it possible to set up the appointment to come do it? Or is that not any part of the
That's
thing?
generally not my job description.
Okay, it's not his job description. Is there somebody that